Just want to let you guys know that there are spoilers in here, so if you haven't played Outlast, please do not watch and don't get angry with me. You have been warned. Thank you. Hi guys, it's Oddly Cute. I'm super excited to bring you guys Eddie from Outlast Whistleblower. I recently just kind of finished playing Whistleblower after so many years of it being out. I've never actually played it, and I have played the first one, and then I watched a playthrough of Outlast 2. And then a friend of mine was like, you should try Whistleblower, so I did. And I freaking love Eddie. Like, I think in the whole series, you get so many different unique bad guys, and I think Eddie is like the only, probably not the only character, gosh, I'm mumbling now, sorry. I think he's one of the most unique characters you can get in the Outlast series. Like, he has a very compelling backstory, and he's kind of like the only character you see him through, like, his evolution in a way, like from the beginning of Whistleblower to like what happens afterwards, to the very end of his demise, unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, because his sequence is very scary. When he first like starts like following you around and starts singing, and I think it's scary because he's not really running after you, he's just nonchalantly just walking towards you. And the things he says I think are pretty interesting or funny and terrifying at the same time. And he's such a gentleman, which is kind of weird to say because he wants to like cut your bits off. And I'm a girl and I don't have those kind of bits, but I can feel the pain when I was watching his little fun time during his sequences. But I think Eddie is such a sad character because he wants to have a family and he wants to have children and get married, but what happened to him before that, and him being unfortunate encounters with his family members and then being turned into an experiment, it's so sad. But again, you just have to feel like you just love this character in a way. Like, I love this character, and I know a lot of people don't, but a lot of people do love this character because he has such depth to him that it just kind of gets you drawn in. Plus, the way he looks, like he tries to dress, like he dresses as a gentleman, and he is in a way, but he's so grungy looking, and he makes his own clothes, which you can see all the sewing machines, and if you look at his clothes closely, also you can see how he put them together, what he can find. But I was very excited when I got to play this one. I was really sad I didn't play when it first came out, but I guess better late than never, right? It's definitely different from Outlast 2, the new one, which I did. That one was very, I know it's a prequel, and it's good that they try something a little bit different, because if you have like the same story or the same kind of environment through all your games, it does get boring. But I felt like it was missing a lot of interesting characters, because okay, this is the first time you see like women in Outlast, and none of the characters I was very drawn to. Like, I mean, I know you shouldn't probably be drawn to like bad guys, but if you're being stalked by someone, you want to be like interested in who's stalking you. And I felt like it was missing that. Even the main character, I was just kind of like, I don't know about this guy. I think they tried too hard with him. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I guess I'll have to play it and then explain. Well, which I'm not gonna do, but also like throughout the whole the game is like you come up with different like theories of what's happening, like with the girl and him and what really happened, and you're trying to do like what's the connection between that. And for me, there was really no connection after like you beat the game. There was like, okay, well, why did this happen? Like, did anything really happen? Or she wasn't really hanged, but why was she like hanged in or his, not fantasies, but like illusions or whatever he's going through. But I know that I guess it'll explain more if you collect all of the videotapes or videos recordings, which I didn't get to do. It's I missed a few. But like even so, like you have to like go with the staticky ones, you have to like watch it backwards. I still had no idea what was going on. So if you guys know, please let me know. And don't get mad at me if I say anything that you don't agree on, because I'm just my own opinion, my own views. Everyone has different views. It's a game for everybody. Well, except for little children, I guess. Please don't let your kids play this game. It's not appropriate. Thank you very much. Anyway, the ending of Outlast 2 I thought was even more confusing, because you find his wife, she's pregnant, and you're like, okay, you weren't that way when I last met you. So it really comes down to like, how long were you really there? Like, how long was he there for? And like, what was really going on? But after playing like that one and then going back to Whistleblower, I kind of came to like a, not conclusion, but there was a connection that I kind of caught between those two. So in Whistleblower, they talked about women who were working there, but they were having side effects with whatever project they were doing. And the side effect was that they were having fake pregnancies. Like, women were becoming pregnant and going through the whole pregnancy thing, but nothing was there because they weren't really pregnant. And in Outlast 2, the the wife, is it girlfriend or wife? I'm just gonna say wife, I don't remember anymore. The wife was pregnant after you find her, and when she gave birth, she said that there's nothing there. Like, but obviously there was a child. From at least from your perspective, what you were seeing, it was a baby. So I feel like there was actually like that connection somehow, which I thought was really interesting, because I don't think you really catch it if you did the other way around, but you gotta play these games again. So that's how I kind of connected, and there really wasn't much connection anyways in Outlast 2 with the first one, except for like a little bit of, I think, one of the creators of Outlast 1 and their experiments. But I know it's a prequel, but there's still, it's called Outlast. You think there needs to be some kind of connection. So that's what I'm getting at. But in Outlast 2, a lot of the characters were okay, and I really hated the part when you're in the sick area, where all those sick people, and like you got the guy on top of the other guy riding him like a horse or whatever, and I'm like, this doesn't seem, it just feels so random. And I thought it looked more like a Resident Evil game than anything else, but with the Outlast aspect and the chasing and everything. But I don't know. I did enjoy it. Still confused. Just so if you guys know what happened or any tips on what I'm supposed to do to get the full story, please let me know, because I want to know what's really happening and I have no idea. But I did enjoy it. Not as much as Whistleblower though. I thought at the beginning Whistleblower was kind of boring, which is why I never finished it. But when I started playing it again, I'm like, oh, they're saving the best character for last, I see. And then you run to Eddie, and everything just goes up in flames and got more interesting and more painful to watch. And I felt like I was more inclined to actually survive. Ugh. Oh, Eddie, why are you so beautiful, man? He's such a beautiful man with a beautiful singing voice. Like, I can listen to him talk all the time and him singing. Ugh. He is such a classic man with a very twisted mind, unfortunately, before and after the experiments. But I decided to do a painting of him because I might as well. Might as well. But yeah, so you guys let me know what you think on my painting and of Outlast, and if you think there should be another Outlast game. I'm pretty excited if they do another one. What would it be like? But or if it's gonna be like another like a prequel or a sequel or third or whatever. They're probably gonna come out with a DLC, aren't they, for Whistleblower? Not Whistleblower. Outlast 2. If they do a sequel and explain more what's going on, that'd be really, really helpful for me. Because I was more inclined to survive in that game than I was to figure out mostly what was going on and get all the tapes. or recordings, I should say. Anyways, this is me rambling, so thanks you guys so much. I hope you enjoy my video, and if you like it, please like and subscribe, and if you don't, then don't do anything at all. Alright, bye. No, actually, before I end my video, sorry, I said bye too early. I'm gonna explain a little bit what the painting I'm doing. So I'm doing a very wet on wet technique I'm working on. I'm barely letting the paint dry, and I did let it dry a little bit to get more detail because it's really hard to get more detail when you have wet. And I'm only using 4 colors. Yeah, I'm using 4 colors. So the main reds I'm using is a maroon, and then I'm using an Indian red. They're very, the tones are very similar, I guess, but the maroon is more redsy, and then the Indian's more browny, I guess you could say. And then I'm using, for my dark colors, is a sepia. And then for the purple, I'm actually using, what was it? Oh no, I forgot what the purple was. Oh, it's a violet, okay. I'm reading the label and I can't. There's too many words on these little things, I swear. But yeah, I'm just using the 4 colors because I wanted to make like a grungy look. And I think these colors make it really well. And the purple, I think, brings it out more with a different depth. And I didn't want to use black because black you could get really dark, but for a grungy look, using black I think would be too harsh. And the sepia, I believe, gives a more dimension and more like disgusting sometimes look, if the way I'm going at it anyways. I think it looks beautiful. He looks gorgeous. Come on, you guys. How can you not like Eddie? So that's what I'm using right there. And I really like how it's going. I really like the wet on wet technique. I usually don't, but I think in this case, it's looking really cool. And I'm really excited to finish it. But okay, now I'm done. Again, the same process. Thank you so much, you guys. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And if not, you heard this already, but don't do anything at all. Until next time, bye.